Ciao, ciao, dosto. Paulo Dybala has decided to stay at Roma.
I'm not fucking leaving.
यार 10 दिन से इट्स बीन अ रोलर कोस्टर जर्नी हम रोमा फैंस के लिए, क्योंकि पाउलो दिबाला वाज लिंक्ड विद अ मूव टू सऊदी अरेबिया, स्पेसिफिकली विद अल कदीसिया। और सेरिया शुरू हुआ लास्ट वीकेंड एंड दिबाला स्टार्टेड ऑन द बेंच। एंटिसिपेशन था कि वो शायद ये वीक में सऊदी का मूव कंप्लीट करेगा। और सच में जो हमारे साथ जो जज्बातों के साथ इतना जो खेला गया है ये वीक में,
एकदम इन्होंने वक्त बदल दिया, जज्बात बदल दिए।
इट्स बीन इनसेन, एब्सोल्युटली एकदम रोमा फैशन। मतलब एक तो ऐसा था कि स्टार्ट ऑफ द समर से कोई रूमर था नहीं डिबाला छोड़ने वाला है। फिर अचानक से जब ट्रांसफर विंडो के एकदम आप एंड तक पहुंचते हो तब आप डिसाइड करते हो कि हाँ हम डिबाला को बेचेंगे। दैट इज द रूमर दैट वाज गोइंग अराउंड कि रोमा वर इंटरेस्टेड इन ऑफलोडिंग पाउलो दिबाला एंड पाउलो दिबाला वांटेड टाइम टू थिंक। ड्यूरिंग द वीक रिपोर्ट्स आया कि अल कदीसिया हु हैड आल्सो साइंड नाहिता नेंडेस एंड एक थोड़ा उन्होंने एक मसला किया था विद रोमा about Nandes announcement, because Roma were linked with Nandes and then Al Qadsiah ironically also wear the yellow and red. So एक tweet डाला था जो मैंने bookmark करके रखा था, which obviously I could give a fitting reply later on. But yeah, so 75 million euro over 3 years was the sum that was going to be offered to Paulo Dybala, and I think कोई पागल इंसान ही रहेगा उसको रिजेक्ट करने के लिए। एंड पाउलो दिबाला है एक पागल इंसान है, एक पैशनेट इंसान है। एंड थर्सडे को हमने लाइव स्ट्रीम किया, 2 स्ट्रीम किया इनफैक्ट। एक मेरे चैनल पे किया था विद दिबाला लीविंग वाला, एंड देन ऑफ कोर्स वी डिड आवर वीकली शो ऑन कैल्चियो चर्चा। और जैसे स्ट्रीम खत्म हुआ एंड हमने एंड स्ट्रीम किया और हम लोग बैक स्टेज में थे, चिंतन, परम, कॉस्टोव और मैं, there was an Instagram announcement by Paulo Dybala, and it was so ironic and funny that it stated that Qadsiah Roma. And to be honest, जब मैंने देखा, I was looking at it and like, okay, he's announced that he's leaving, because what had happened is there were pictures and videos of Roma fans kind of like blocking his car after the last training session. ऐसा पढ़ने में आया था कि डिबाला ने अपना लॉकर रूम खाली किया, said his goodbyes to all the teammates. The Roma fans kind of blocked his car and he was signing autographs and he was very emotional and stuff like that. And Dybala put an announcement, Qadsiah Roma, and I was like कि हो गया है, like he's going to Saudi Arabia. I'd accepted the fact, I was okay with living with the fact that Dybala is going to Saudi. और नीचे जैसे scroll किया, see you on Sunday, and I was like, what? This can't be happening. And Dybala ne literally troll kiya, you can say, and he announced that he was staying at Roma, and it was amazing. I couldn't believe it. हम लोग वही backstage पे थे, and I'm like, what, Dybala is staying, and it just so happened that the romance is still alive between Dybala and Roma, and of course he shares a very passionate bond with the fans. आपने उसका announcement, unveiling जब हुआ था rather Dybala का, so you saw the hordes of fans who had come in and who were kind of like serenading him, you can say, and Dybala himself was speechless. So I honestly believe, अगर आप देखोगे as a fan, obviously मैंने बार-बार बोला है, Dybala is probably the most technically gifted player that Roma have had since Francesco Totti, and losing him would be a very, very big blow. Tactically, from the board's perspective, I understand, but I think Roma also were, kind of undersold by Al Qadsiah. They were offering 6 million euro, whatever. So I don't think so. It was the right time. I still feel that this year, अगर Dybala को रखते तो कुछ कर पाएंगे Roma, and thankfully that is what has happened. Dybala for at least another year is with Roma, and hopefully he remains fit and gives us some joy at the end of the season by winning some silverware with the team. And आप देखो यार, the minute Dybala stepped onto the pitch against Cagliari, Roma looked like a side transformed. And of course, as soon as he announced that he's going to stay, the happiest two people were, of course, Leo Paredes and Matias Sule, the latter actually moving from Juve to Roma to play with his idolo, Dybala. So the Argentinian gang was happy, but also the other Roma players and, of course, us Roma fans were extremely happy that Dybala was staying. And I think overall Serie A fans and football fans were happy because as much as Saudi League ka temptation hai, and we've seen a lot of talent move from Europe, Brazil, South America to Saudi for that big bag of money. I can understand that, it is a once in a lifetime opportunity to make that kind of money. But football is, in my opinion, is a little beyond that as well, because jo bond rehta hai between the club, the fans and the players, it transcends into a whole different kind of thing. And this is very true in calcio, in Italian football, and even La Liga for that matter. And of course the Bundesliga, if you talk about the top 5 leagues. So ये 3 लीग में आपने देखा है कि बहुत सारे जो हीरोज है, हालांकि रोमा में you've had Totti, De Rossi for so many years, homegrown, but there's some players who come and kind of make their place in the hearts of the fans, and Dybala is one of those players. Of course, he was a fan favorite at Palermo and a fan favorite at Juve, and now of course he's loved by Roma as well. So it's a statement of intent that he's staying. He's picking passion over money. Money to hai yaar, aisa nahi ki Dybala also, he's not made enough money as a footballer, but rejecting this move to Saudi in 2024 was a statement of intent. And the league, Serie A, should actually use this to to kind of enhance their reputation. एक marketing standpoint of view से Serie A को बोलना चाहिए, देखो Dybala जो Serie A का एक icon है, has chosen to stay in Italy and not move to Saudi. But obviously we know that Serie A are not going to do anything like that. This Sunday, Roma play their first home game against Empoli, and the Stadio Olimpico is going to be rocking. It's going to be an amazing atmosphere. Sold out stadium है, 60,000 लोग हैं stadium में, और अगर Dybala score करेगा, he is going to run to the Curva Sud and take the embrace of the fans. He's really earned it. And Roma need to start, winning games. It's been a very somber start, you can say, a disappointing draw against Cagliari, और ये whole Dybala का जो back end में चल रहा था, काफी uncertainty था. So a win here is very important because the game after this is away to Juve, which is one of the most trickiest places to go to. बाकी अगर मैं Serie A weekend का preview करूँ quickly, both the Milan clubs need to win, but the game of the weekend is between Torino and Atalanta. So keep an eye out for that. Traditional big games, you can say, so-called, starts with game week 3 between Juve and Roma. Then you have the Milan derby and all the games that follow after that. But Torino-Atalanta is going to be a cracker of a game. If I had to pick another game apart from the Roma-Empoli game, obviously as a Romanista, to watch. All of that, the whole game week 2 analysis would be there on Calcio Charcha on Thursday when we do a live stream. एक बहुत ही special video है जो हम लोग Calcio Charcha पे करने वाले हैं. This is going to be on Sven-Goran Eriksson. So watch out for that video. That will be dropping next week on Calcio Charcha. और मेरे चैनल में तो भाई Roma content आता रहेगा. We will break down the Roma Empoli game on Monday or on Tuesday or Wednesday. Monday night Charcha जो मेरा weekly show है Monday को, we will look at all the action across the top 5 leagues. At the time of recording, I can say that Bayer Leverkusen have started their season once again in Leverkusen fashion by scoring late and winning a game where you thought कि लोग हारने वाले. So all that will be on Monday night Charcha. मैंने एक केरला फुटबॉल के ऊपर एक डॉक्यूमेंट्री रिलीज किया हुआ है, तो please go and watch that video. The Roma Barcelona video is also out. So there is a lot of content that's out there and a lot of content that's coming your way very soon on AM Talk Sport and of course on Calcio Charcha, the home for Italian football fans in India. That's it for this video. Forza Roma sempre, dai Paolo. Thank you so much for staying at Roma and bringing a smile to all our faces. Until next time, I'm Ajay Menon. You were on AM Talk Sport. I'll see you guys next time pretty soon. Until then, ciao ciao.